Hey, what's up? It's Roy here. So today I have the UAG civilian case here for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. The color I have here in front of you is blue mallard, but it does come in like black and green. It's around 59 bucks on Amazon with Prime shipping. So if you are interested in purchasing this case after watching this video, then do follow my affiliate links down in the description. But as far as the actual packaging goes, it looks just like any other UAG box, so got a picture of it here. Obviously got that clear kind of front there so you can see the color, and then like I said, civilian for the Z Fold 4 5G. So the way to get it out is you literally just pull this up and that reveals the case. Now everything comes kind of sandwiched in here, so let me just get this out of the way here and let's get everything out. So it looks like you have some adhesive strips here that might be necessary, not sure. Installation guide, which I'm not really gonna waste your time with. Let's pop all this out. And here it is. So let's focus on the inside first. So on the interior here, we have this really nice felt material that's gonna go up against the phone. And then one thing that I did notice is this slides. So for the hinge, it slides out. And then of course, this is the border for the front screen. Definitely has some pretty decent protection here. It is military standard drop protection case. As you can see, there is pre-installed strips here. So that will be necessary, especially for this one here, because I did play around with this earlier today and I did figure out that you definitely need the strips for this versus like the Z Flip. This helps adhere so that way when you open the phone, it doesn't just fall off. So let's go ahead and install this. So I'm only gonna install the back first here. And with the install process, it's just like any other phone. So literally you just put it in and then it clips right in. And the reason why I say I'm only gonna do the back first is because you don't need the strips for the back because it does hug the bottom portion of the phone like a traditional case. So you don't need the strip necessarily for it for this particular one, but you do need it for this piece here, which I will go ahead and peel. See if I can just get that with my finger. Actually, I might need to use my knife to kind of start it. All right. I did notice that there is another piece as well right here on this portion here. I don't know if I need that yet, so let's just figure out if this first part is all that we do need. So once you open up the phone here, you can actually just slide it, and then that is going to adhere to the side. And that should do it. I don't think we'll need that other piece. It looks like we won't, so that is good. And then there it is installed. So it looks pretty dang good, actually. I've always been a big fan of the civilian series cases from Urban Armor Gear. As you can see here, you got that, branding there. Kind of have these cool little, indentations here. And then that's kind of the look of the actual camera bump cutout there. So it's a big pill-shaped cutout. Does protect those lenses very nicely, it looks like. So not too shabby, pretty flat there. And then here on the side, you can kind of see the look here. So you got some UAG branding there, which obviously is upside down, but there it is. Have a cutout here for the power button, so that's awesome. And then we have our volume up and down buttons that are plus and minus, but it is flush. There is no raised button. It is very flush there. Kind of some raised bumpers there as well. And then going to the bottom, we can kind of see what that looks like there. So have our speaker grills cut out, our USB-C charging port, and our microphone there. And then this is what the hinge looks like. It's just a big piece of like kind of almost like looks like leather, but I don't think it is, but it does completely cover the hinge. So that's pretty nice. And then here at the top, we do have another cutout for the speakers and then the microphones up there as well. And then for the front screen, it does have just this kind of basic you know, kind of lip case around it. So it does cover it very nicely. One thing I'm noticing is kind of flexes a little bit right here whenever I'm playing around with it. And then this is the look of it wide open here. Have pretty good access to the fingerprint scanner there. The border around the whole entire phone itself is pretty decent as well, not too shabby. And then that's kind of the look if you flipped it over. Fairly slim considering, but whenever I open and close it, you can kind of see how that works there. Maybe I'll do it this way here. So it just kind of slides in, but it does have a little bit of a gap there until you kind of close it all the way. But when you do open it up just a little bit, you do see, that right there. But when you do open it all the way and extend it, then it goes away. So pretty nice looking as well. So now let's go ahead and just see if it's shaky or wobbly or anything. So when I have it back down, it's actually not that bad because this is a wobble mess whenever you don't have a case on it. And then if I put it face down, there is no shake at all either. And then when I open it all the way, it does shake quite a bit, but it at least helps kind of flatten it out a little bit more. Because one thing that I've noticed with the Fold 4 is when I don't have a case on it, it tends to kind of lift up a little bit because of the speaker grill, or excuse me, the cameras. So at least here it kind of makes it feel a little more flush. But once again, as soon as I start playing around with it, obviously it starts to shake. So next, let's just do the clicky button test here real quick. So obviously I'm not really going to worry about the power button because it's the power button, but the volume up and down button, let's see how clicky those are. Okay, so pretty clicky, pretty responsive as well, so not too bad. So next test, guys, let's go ahead and do the wireless charging test. So I got my Spigen wireless charger here, slap it on, and it is wirelessly charging. So it is wireless charging capable, reverse power sharing capable, and you can use it with Samsung Pay or Google Pay as well. So no issues at all. But one thing I do want to point out is with a smaller charger, you do want to kind of go a little bit higher up, because if you don't, which I have accidentally done plenty of times in the day or so of using this, is I put it down here. You really want to kind of put it closer to the middle, or even closer up to the cameras, and then you will get a wireless charge. So all in all, guys, for $60, I mean, it is what it is. Everything's going to be so dang expensive for this phone. But there is the UAG civilian case. So if you're a big fan of UAG cases, then this one actually is not bad. I mean, this is already a chunky, bulky phone, but it really doesn't add much weight that I can notice. And it also really doesn't add much bulk or extra bulk that I can notice. So, definitely is going to protect the screen, as you can see there. Definitely has a good look. Adds a little bit of texture to the back, so that way you don't feel like you're gonna, drop it as soon as you, grab the phone. So yeah, so not too bad, I guess. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.